Okay, hello. And I'm going to show you how to make an origami crystal or plumb-bob like the ones in the photos above so that you can have a sim costume. Now all you need is 2 identical squares of cardboard paper. Now these ones are the smaller than the ones I used in the first place, so if you want a good size plumb-bob, all you have to do is just use the short side of a piece of A4 and use that as your length for all your square sides. Okay, now what we do is just take one square and fold it diagonally. Now folding is the actual bane of my life. I'm really a rubbish folder, so we may have to speed up some bits. Diagonally one way, you're going to fold diagonally, you're going to unfold it, so just so we're making a crease, and then fold it diagonally the other way. Then you have this side. Now what you want to do now is turn it over so it's upwards like that, and we're going to fold it vertically and horizontally. Like that. Now what you're going to do, keeping it so that your horizontal and vertical folds are the ones that are pushing outwards, okay, is fold it. Now this is the bit, it's really hard to explain, and I still haven't actually quite got the hang of it, but it just sort of happens. You fold it diagonally and push it so that, push it inwards, there we go, so that all the corners of the meet at the bottom, okay? I'm going to unfold that and try that again because I amazed myself how I did it. So basically, you're folding against your diagonal crease that you made before and pushing it together. See, it kind of doesn't work. There you go, that's the one you want. And you basically want it to look like you want a square with all the openings at the bottom. Okay, so once you've got it like that, you're going to put it flat in front of you, have this bit at the bottom, take the first flap, okay, and then what you want to do is use a pen just to keep it open and press it down. And what I did to make it extra neat was just line up my crease with this line at the bottom, okay, and fold that, and then you're able to then fold that inwards like that. So you can take the next flap and do the same thing again. And fold that one over as well, and then the third flap. Fold that one over, and then you've got your final flap, which is a bit harder to do because it'll be quite lopsided now, but there we go. And then fold that one over, and then what you should end up with is a nice little shape like this. Right again. Just fold over the diagonals. Unfold, fold again, in the opposite way. Oops. I am definitely not an origami whiz, which is good news for you, because if I can do it, anyone can do it. Right. Okay, fold over your diagonals. Once you've done that, take it, flip it over, and now we're going to fold vertically and horizontally. And once you've done that, okay, open it up, you're going to take it and you're going to fold it diagonally, like that, and push it inwards so that the sides fold inwards and that one folds outwards, and you've got your nice square with the openings all at the bottom. Okay, so take your first flap, pop your pen in just to make sure it opens up properly, nice and in the centre anyway, and fold it nice and neatly. Fold it over, next flap. It's getting a bit scruffy. I say, I'm rushing this. You can take your time and just make it nice and straight. That's what I did with my Plumb-bob. I ruled all the edges and everything to make sure everything was spot on, but just for cleaning purposes. Okay, that's flat. Flat it out like that. Okay, right, now here comes the tricky bit. Shapes like this. Just take one of them and flip over the first flap so that you've got two shapes now that look like this. Now, the way I describe them is a pocket and a flap. And the idea is you're going to slot the two shapes together so that every flap is in a pocket. It sounds weird, but I'll try and show you. Okay, that's what you're going to do. Is if we just start with one end, and basically they've all got to go in like that. So that flap is in that pocket, okay? And we move to the next bit, and that one's okay. Now this one isn't. And it is just, the hard bit is just trying to get them all to fit in nicely while you're doing the other ones. You're going to have to work your way around the shape. So if we slot that flap in, and get that one, ooh, I did that backwards, and get that one on the side. Now you can bend it a little bit because you're going to have to bend it a little bit to get some of them in, okay, but you can start, and if you can get it in, and then you're able to fold that bit together, okay. I don't know if you can see like that the two bits do fit in together. Basically the creases match up. So you've got to make sure none of them's tucked in too tight. So we've got that bit, that's a flap, so that goes in there. Gets a little bit tricky. Trying to keep them all together while you're putting the new ones in. You just got to keep an eye on them. Right, okay. That one's in, this one is in, shock horror, right, and then